Hello, welcome everyone. This is Dymphna here and I'll be painting abstract floral intuitively. First, pick any color that you are drawn to. Well, here I'm going to choose this shade of beige or like a portrait color, and you can start with one brush stroke and then the next. Just follow your heart. You can turn on your favorite music while painting, or you can also paint without music to enjoying the stillness and other natural sounds around you, just like I did actually. You can follow my brush strokes while painting, or you can just follow your heart and see where it leads you. And just enjoy the process. Okay, next, I chose a shade darker to paint on this paper. All brush strokes are in random movements, just as how grass and flowers in nature are. They're not straight all the time. They'll be sometimes on the left, they'll be sometimes on the right, they'll be swaying because of the wind too, so that's why all the movements won't be even, and I'm trying to capture that here as well. Yeah, sorry, the camera is a little bit wobbly. It's the tripod is not so steady. Okay, then I will pick a brighter or more vibrant color next. This is to show where the sunlight shines. Just a note here, if you prefer faster painting speed, you can always adjust the speed of your video at the at the video setting on top, okay? Otherwise, feel free to paint along in real time as I do right now. Okay, now time to choose a darker color for the base or the shadowy parts. I imagine this would be the darkest part in this painting or in this like an abstract floral garden, because this usually would be at the bottom of the ground where the sun can't reach, so that's why I put a darker color at the bottom. Yeah, my method of painting is intuitive, where I build layers after layers. It's like how I observe the lights and the shadows on top of each other, and that's how I also let that guide me to paint what I feel the lights and shadows are trying to tell me as well. Basically, that's how it is. It's all about building layers on the painting, and the layers will be built through different brush strokes, different texture, and different colors as well. But note that this is in a way it's a limited palette where I use limited colors, as in the same 3 colors over and over again. Sometimes I'll add in a little bit of white too to lighten some parts, but I prefer to use limited palette. It's less cluttering, I feel. A cleaner look in a way too. Yeah, I've added some dots as well instead of just straight brush strokes. Okay, now it's time to build the flowers. If you notice, earlier on those were like the backgrounds. Okay, now these are flowers. Yeah, they are all imaginary floral patterns, all imaginary floral colors too, all based on intuition and imagination. So that's why there's really no right or wrong. Have the courage to paint what you want. If you feel your flower should look in a certain way, go ahead and paint that flowers what you have in your mind, in your imagination. If you feel that your flowers should be in a certain color or shades, go ahead and do so. If you feel that it should have more than just one color, like mine, I use basically just one color and play with the shadings, the light and dark. But if you want to put other vibrant colors or anything, colors, patterns, just feel free to do so. Just follow your heart. That's what this is all about. It's about following your heart without worrying about what is right or wrong, and really about just to be who you are, who you feel you are, and to express what you really feel deep inside without fearing being judged by anyone. This is your own space, your own time to really express who you are and what you feel inside. Art is essentially that, actually. It allows you to be who you are in this moment in time, in this space and time, where you can just express yourself in the way that you want to without being worried of who or what judgment come your way. It's just you and your art at this space and time. Remember, most importantly, to enjoy the process. Okay? This is all about you and your own private moment of self-care and relaxation. This is also the beauty of intuitive painting, because you're following your intuition. There is really no right or wrong, and there is really only you in this space doing your own thing and just following your heart. And that somehow it sounds simple, but sometimes that's just what we really need, just to express ourselves as we are, right? Okay, just doing some final touches now. A little bit of dots here, a little bit of tiny strokes here and there. Reviewing the work to see where my heart feels there's a little bit more to add on, because the paint is not dry yet, some are still wet, so sometimes you can just use the brush to sort of lightly brush the wet paint so that it spreads out a little bit to the other sides as well. Okay, for fun, let's use the back of the brush to create different shapes and patterns here. In this manner, the shapes that we are creating are like tiny dots, a tiny circle more consistently in a way, because we're using the same back of the brush. And because when we do so, the amount of paint that the brush would take is also rather thick, so you'll be able to create thicker texture of the tiny dots as well. So how are you doing so far? I hope you are enjoying the process as much as I do too. Okay, there is some little bit more of the final touches. Okay, alright, I think we are done for now. Let's leave the painting to dry. Here are some shots, a close-up videos of the painting that's half dry by now. I mean, by the time this video was taken, yeah. You can see that the thicker parts are still wet. There it is, the painting that we've done together. hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe for more intuitive painting of abstract floral for self-care and relaxation. See you guys again. Thanks for watching.